This one is for my single mamas out there who are always rushing around, holding it all together, feeling like you have to be the strong one. And inside, maybe you're feeling like you just can't quite get ahead, that you're feeling behind or overwhelmed, or maybe feel like, yeah, all these people online are doing this, they're living the life I want, and they have help, they have resources, they have a man, and here I am, a single mom. Why can't I have that too? Why can't I get there too? That used to be me too, babe. And sometimes, real talk, it pops back up. I know the struggle. I've had to work really hard to break out of the struggle story. So first, let me start by saying, I see you. I hear you, I feel you, and I love you. And even if you don't feel like you're doing an amazing job, you are doing an amazing job. I used to live in that state of always grinding, making things happen, having to feel like the strong one, holding it all together for myself and my family. It was just depletion. I was so in the struggle story, just trying to do this, trying to do that, this manifestation, this healing technique. And although I was making some progress, I was still stuck in that story. It wasn't until I devoted my healing to the feminine way, meaning ease, from a place of joy, of flow. Healing my feminine energy up-leveled me in my life, and I want to share that with you today. Hey, what's up, ladies? My name's Christina Sophia, and I'm a licensed psychotherapist, Reiki master, and mama of 4, and I help women regulate their nervous systems, lean back into their feminine, and attract and create the love and life they desire in mind, body, spirit. If that sounds like something you can get down with, please hit that like and subscribe button and come hang out with me. Us single moms are built differently, and especially if you're a hyper-independent woman or just an independent woman. What we don't realize is our bodies go into survival mode. That's why we're always rushing around. We have this thing to do, that thing to do. You might run a tight ship, you may not. You might go back into more of a freeze response and you want to procrastinate or put things off. Either way, these are all survival defense mechanisms and responses. Our bodies adapt to stress in our environment. And when you're doing it all alone and you're rushing around, getting everything done, then stress becomes our new normal. High cortisol, shallow breathing, anxiety, that becomes your new normal. But the good news is healing can occur and we can rewire this. Healing begins when you give yourself permission to slow down. So let's do that right now. I want you just to shift a little, take a deep breath, slowly inhaling, release, and repeat after me. It is safe to slow down. Your feminine energy is your power source. She's intuitive, magnetic, creative, but she can't come alive when you're in your masculine, when you're in doing, fixing, giving, chasing energy. The feminine thrives when you rest, you move with intention, and you learn to let life support you. You learn to receive, you learn to move with ease and flow and grace. And I know that's not easy for us, especially if we learned that we can't depend on others, that we can't depend on this world. But I promise you, when you learn to do this for yourself, everything changes. Ask yourself each morning, what is one thing that would feel nourishing to me today? Would that be moving gently, taking a rest, maybe taking a break and having some tea, maybe dancing, or taking something off your list? I also want you to journal out, what would it feel like to stop chasing, to stop proving, to stop fixing and rescuing? What would it feel like to start to lean back and create from a place of ease, creativity, joy, receiving, maybe even simplicity? These questions are important for helping you explore and discover where the blocks are, where the pattern is, where are you feeling stuck? Or perhaps where do you feel unsafe to be able to even do that and let go? When you soften and you fall in love with yourself, you move with ease, with joy, with intention in your feminine energy, that's when love comes to you. That's when money shows up, even in unexpected ways, because you're no longer striving and grinding. You're allowing it to flow to you. You're releasing stress and resistance. You're releasing your blocks to love, to money, to self-love in the life that you desire. And I want you to remember, we weren't even designed to do it all alone. We weren't designed to be the holder of everyone else's stuff and emotions, let alone our own, and just holding it. We were tribal people. We had a whole tribe helping to raise children and be in communities. So you weren't designed to do it all on your own. You are meant to be supported. If this spoke to you today, I want you to just choose one shift. Slow down, take a breath, ask yourself what would feel nurturing for me today, and choose yourself. And if you want to dive deeper into this feminine healing journey, I linked below a free copy of my Feminine Healing Starter Guide that you can use and get started right away on your feminine healing journey. Remember, you are so worthy and deserving of receiving and living a life that you love, attracting love. You are love, so embodied in that. Attracting money, attracting that dream job. So, dear sister, I love you and I will see you later. Bye.